Hello, I'm going to do a walkthrough of Aegis Notes, a new end-to-end encrypted productivity app that's aimed at combining some of the powerful features from apps like Evernote along with to-do and task management systems that are inspired by the getting things done or GTD methods. I've found that a lot of friction exists when you try to combine these two in practice, toggling between different apps and trying to figure out what works best for your own personal workflows, and feel this is a good solution to attacking that problem with an integrated and holistic approach. So with that, we can get started with the demo. Right now we have Google Authentication, and when you first open up the application, it's going to prompt you to set a encryption password. So this password is going to be used to encrypt your notes and tasks and attachments client side before getting transferred to the servers. And if you forget it, your notes cannot be recovered. So make sure that you choose something that you can remember. Now, once you end up in here, you have kind of a bare setup with different folders that are created for you automatically. You can delete those or keep them, as well as different work panes. Now, the way that I typically use this is, let's go ahead and create a projects folder. And then within projects, we will create project A. And let's say that we're taking a note for project A. So we had a call with Jim. And this call is a call, so we're going to tag it as such. And then we're going to just take some notes. I had a call with Jim. We talked a lot. And then we had some action items. So we're going to say we have one to do. Let's say we have to choose a theme. And then if we like doing it like this, we can say we have another thing to do. And this is where some of the seamless transitions between note-taking and task management actually takes place. So we've taken these to-dos, and now we want to sync these to the task manager. So you just hit this button up here, and we have to choose a theme, create a task. So we have the option to have tasks that get mapped to the task manager, or if you just want to toggle things in a note, you can do that as well. So now that those have been sent to the task manager, we can actually flip over to the task manager to see that in our inbox we have a new task that's been associated with project A from the note call with Jim. So the project was chosen based off the folder that the note was created in and the task was pulled out of, and the note context is provided so you can always remember where that task came from. So if you want, you can say, well, this is kind of important. I'm going to first, let's just move this out of my inbox into the next actions. And I want to do this today. So we now have one task due today, and it's in the call with Jim note. And we're brought back to here when we click on this. And let's say throughout the day, we're taking other notes, and we create another note. And this is another fun note, and we just took some notes. But you might want to keep track of these tasks where you're actually working on the notes with the tasks in your view as well. So you can actually toggle the side pane that shows you today's tasks on the side. So you can take notes and work on your GTD task management system from one pane. And let's say this was another call. And then moving to another aspect of the application, which I find really powerful, is let's say you have a lot of notes in here. You have numerous notes across different projects. What we can do is actually filter multiple things. So let's say we do ABC as another tag. We can shift click to do must match all, or we can toggle this to do it has one of this or this. So we can have flexible, powerful filtering of tags. And we can also do that within projects. So you can say, you can click on a project and then shift-click tags to also filter those. So there's also powerful search and retrieval mechanisms for the notes that you're creating. So as you get these tasks done, you can mark them off and set the status as done. And then now we're good. I don't need to see this anymore. And then the reminder on top goes away. Another interesting feature of this is we have the option to set a decoy mode. So here we have the ability to enable plausible deniability. So certain individuals might be in the situation where they might be coerced or forced to enter their encryption password under duress. And in this case, we want to present the opportunity to enter a password that looks like it actually passes and brings them to a notes application. However, in this case, it's going to bring them to a completely different set of notes seeded with a few standard notes that you can also amend to personalize and make it your own. But in order to do that, all you do is enable decoy mode, and then you'll create a decoy password. So we'll call this different password. And then let's enable decoy mode. And now, if we ever have to log in again, we can just use that decoy mode password in order to present a new set of notes that shows something completely different from what we were actually working on. So enter the decoy password. And here we have completely different notes, and we can change these or swap these out or do whatever, so that we have the appearance of a solid note-taking system that we're using in case we were forced to open this under duress. So this is what I'm putting together. I hope you guys like it. We also, by the way, have optional AI summaries, next steps, to-dos, and rewrites. Obviously, this gets sent to an AI, so if you are worried about end-to-end encryption exclusively, you do not have to actually use any of these. This is just completely opt-in, and all of your data remains end-to-end encrypted regardless of what you do on the servers. It's just that AI will send the text to an LLM so that it can help you with that if that's something that you want to do. Great. Well, that's about it for this this demo. I hope you guys enjoy this, and yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks.